So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, those who are joining here physically as well as our virtual learning partners in Doha, Qatar. So, this is another milestone for PIM, launching the first executive MBA inauguration in overseas, starting with the Doha, Qatar. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let me do the formalities. So my name is Samantha Ratnak. I'm representing the faculty, and today I'm the host here. So on my right, Dr. Trevor Mendes is the EMBA coordinator, and at the center, Dr. Asanga Ranasinghe, the director PIM. After Dr. Ranasinghe is Senior Professor Ajant Dharmasiri, and he's your first resource person. You are going to meet him while. And Mr. Jayant Ranapura, the Senior Assistant Registrar, who has been the live wire of contacting each one of you and connecting for this program. Well, while welcoming each one of you from Qatar, may I extend a special invitation to Mr. Koudu Fonseca. He is PM alumni, as well as he is a General Manager from Tefrain House, Doha, Qatar. So welcome, Mr. Fonseca. We can see that you are joining virtually. At the same time, representing the PIM alumni as well as the Senior Project Manager from the Medrin Group from Doha, Qatar is Mr. Prasanna Vijayarath. So warm welcome for you also for this inauguration. So as you know that, even though it's a physical or virtual, it's time for us to follow the traditions. So any special moment of such as this, so we are commencing this wonderful milestone occasion with the PIM anthem. So may I invite, whether we are physical or virtual, to rise for the PIM anthem.
ජයවර්ධනපුර විදුජය සරසවි පද්ම තටාකේ විකසිත පියුම ඔබයි පින්වර අප විද්‍යා භූමි කිතු ගොස දස දෙස වීලා බොරණේවා ජය දත බන්නා පින්වර අප විද්‍යා භූමි විදුජය සරසවි පද්ම තටාකේ විකසිත පියුම ඔබයි පින්වර අප විද්‍යා භූමි සලසන නව්‍ය තාක්ෂණ විදුරුවන් කිරණ නොමින් පෙරාගෙන දියුණුව සලසන නව්‍ය තාක්ෂණ විදුරුවන් කිරණ නොමින් පෙරාගෙන මානව සමගුණ නිසි ලෙස යොදවන කළමනාකරන විදුනෙන වඩවන සවිවරමින් නැනගුණ රන්දන ජය මග පාදන නියමුනි කේතන සවිවරමින් නැනගුණ රන්දන ජය මග පාදන නියමුනි කේතන සිරිලක සිරිසර මල්පල ගන්වන විදුබිම නන්දන කරනෙමු වන්දන ජයවර්ධනපුර විදුජය සරසවි පද්ම තටාකේ විකසිත පියුම ඔබයි පින්වර අප විද්‍යා භූමි කිතු ගොස දස දෙස වීදා බොරැඳේවා ජය දත බන්නා පින්බර අප විද්‍යා භූමි.
PIM anthem, it's time for us to extend a warm welcome to each one of our new learning partners from the EMBA batch from Qatar. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we don't call as just students. So PIM has uniqueness of calling you as learning partners. So you are going to embark on a new journey. So at this moment, the best way to share the glimpse of PIM is to take you through this PIM inspirational video. It's time for us to now take a couple of moments and look at the glimpse of inspirational video.
Our resource panel is quite unmatched. We have the right balance of best-in-class industry experts and academics. They have years of postgraduate teaching experience and practice.
It is a journey of transformation from a task performer to a thinking professional. We equip our learning partners with competence and confidence. They are aware of the latest global trends.
It's a perfect balance between theory and practice. The industry experts in our lecture panel are very senior in their respective industries. They have immense experience captured over a few decades. So they can bring in the latest, most relevant and in-depth examples into the class.
Right, work-life balance, because the panel of lecturers are so balanced and so experienced, they cover a lot of things that is really help, like it's like icing on the cake.
The journey with PIM had been a transformational experience for me in multiple levels. As a professional, grooming me into be a better leader and a manager. Working in a foreign country and having to manage things on our own, having a 5-year-old at the same time was an additional challenge. But I'm happy to say that PIM gave me that confidence to manage all these fronts successfully.
At PIM, as a student, I can tell you that the learning experience was a truly magical and an enriching one. As students, you will have dynamic in-class sessions. You will also have simulations and very healthy debates.
The students are not just called students, they are our learning partners, because we, the faculty, also learn from their experience and their insights while sharing our knowledge and our experience with them. That's one of the signature highlights of the PIM MBA program.
The PIM MBA is unique. It's unique in many ways. It teaches our learning partners to think differently, either to do things differently or do different things.
The curriculum of the PIM MBA constantly gets reviewed and refined according to the changing needs of the world. As a member of UNSW Canberra in Australia, I'm happy to be a part of the PIM visiting faculty contributing new subjects to the PIM curriculum.
The PIM MBA has a global outlook and is committed to building skills and competencies among MBAs to meet the new global challenges.
This is what PIM is well known for and its differentiating factor.
As Lord Buddha once said, what you think, you become, what you feel, you attract, and what you imagine, you create.
With that inspirational video, it's time for us to now listen to the personality who is driving this great institute. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Asanga Ranasinghe to share his thoughts how to conquer the new world by becoming PIM, MBA, and in this case, EMBA. Over to you, Dr. Ranasinghe.
So thank you very much, Dr. Samantha Ratnayaka, my colleague in the faculty. Senior Professor Ajanta Dharmasiri is going to take the first lecture. Dr. Trevor Mendis, who's the EMBA coordinator, and we've had a lot of success with the EMBA in Colombo. and we've now formed a EMBA specific alumni network. Mr. Jayanta Ranepura always instrumental in making this happen. Kumudu Fonseca, very, very nice to see you again. And there are no words to thank you for all what you're doing to fly the PIM flag high in Qatar. Prasanna, Saman from the senior batch who had been a real live wires of making this a success. So when we had discussions with the PIM alumni in Qatar, and of course some of the senior members of PIM, we found that there is a opportunity for us to change our offering in Qatar. So as you know, all this time we have been offering the MBA, and from MBA this time, for the first time, we are shifting to the EMBA. So EMBA is quite modern compared to the MBA. It is relatively new to PIM as well. The model is slightly different. The EMBA model is a course. First of all, the duration of the course is only 1 year. As opposed to lectures of the MBA, the EMBA focuses more on workshops, where there will be a lot of discussion, a lot of case studies, a lot of presentations, experience sharing, as opposed to teaching. So in the EMBA, you will experience today from Professor Ajanta Dharmasiri, who is one of the most sought after lecturers or resource persons in our faculty. And when he does the EMBA workshops, the experience would be very different. It will draw in the base of knowledge that you have. It will get you to think in a different way, and it will orient you to look at these management concepts and application in a novel, fresh way. The course will run sequentially, unit after unit. We will run the first course unit, and then you will have the exam, then we'll move to the second, and so on. At the end, there will be a project. Guided independent study. Dr. Samantha Ratnayaka will visit Doha and guide all of you towards completion of this project. So the EMBA assumes that we will have virtual workshops delivered from Colombo. We've got, PIM has now got the best of the equipment in terms of virtual classrooms, like in Harvard and in developed universities, so we can have better interactions with our learning partners. And there will be, on the third weekend, there will be a physical in-person workshop. Our first workshop, I think Professor Dharmasiri has already got the visa to come to Doha. So there will be, on the third week, the workshop will happen in Doha, where there will be a lot of interaction with our learning partners. So this will continue, and Dr. Samantha Ratnayaka will come and finish it, and then I will come at the end for the Vivas with Ms. Ranepura to take your GISP projects. So we are really looking forward to a very novel experience. This is the first time PIM is, and probably the first university in Sri Lanka to offer the EMBA program in an overseas destination. So we are very excited about it, and then we are very thankful to everybody who helped us to get the first batch going, and we've got a very good batch now. And I was able to talk to most of you in your recruitment interviews, and we've got a wealth of experience among the 20 of you. So it's going to be a wonderful experience in conducting lectures for us as faculty, and for all of you to experience this whole transformation. So what we see from our EMBA as well as from our MBA, EMBA particularly, that all our learning partners talk about the transformation they go through and the confidence they gain at the end, the knowledge base that they gain, and their ability to really solve real world problems. So, my request to all of you is to come with a open mind, empty glass, so that you can fill the knowledge that would be shared. You can get into various experience sharing exercises, assessments, and then completely transform yourselves to be the professional manager with the global competence to excel in this new world of business. So, congratulations for being the first EMBA batch in an overseas location. And I really, really look forward for the Qatar EMBA experience. This is going to be a fabulous milestone in PIM's journey. Thank you very much and enjoy the whole course, enjoy the day, enjoy the lecture, and enjoy the whole course. And I hope in 1 year's time you'll be in Colombo for the convocation.
Thank you, Dr. Ranasinghe, for setting the tone. So under your leadership, you are making the PIM as a business school for the new world in that journey. So this is another milestone. Well, with those opening remarks and the kind of sentimental, positive, the futuristic views, it's time for us to now get into a couple of key areas in this agenda. So one important thing is like PIM always advocates the idea of the best flies above the rest. So in that sense, we want to listen to the best. So being the best as a PIM EMBA in that journey, there's a versatile personality in this audience. Virtually, we are, even though we are at distance, we like feel as well as work closely. So Mr. Kumudu Fonseca, it's time for us to now listen to you, your valuable insights. He is representing PIM alumni as well as general manager from the Tefrin House, Doha, Qatar. More than that, he is in continuous learning, being a doctoral candidate. Mr. Fonseca, time is yours now.
Country before me. And also, somebody asked me, what are you doing to your country? Is a good question that anybody can ask. I will request all these young graduates who are joining, learning partners of PIM, you must be one of them who can orchestrate, and you should have the eager to orchestrate to say what you have done to the country in your life. The best way to be that you learn from Sri Lanka and serve Sri Lanka in your life. So learn from Sri Lanka, the highest learning institute that I know, and which have served me for quite a bit of time now, and groomed me to be in a different level, had been PIM. So all these young graduates who are joining us, I want to tell you, I am in my 70s, as I mentioned to some people. I have no time. That is the very reason I try to do something more to carry with me. For you, you have a lot of time to serve the country. Learn quickly, and there is no other place than PIM for you. And look at these lecture panels, starting from the director to the professors who are there. They had been serving in the education institutional factor in a long period of time. If I say this way, I don't think I'm wrong. Today in Sri Lanka, most of the corporates, vibrations are done by PIM and complementing the knowledge, vice versa to the organization as well, to the institute. This is very nice. I can tell you the most important, the connectivity of ours. It is not only human connection, institutional connection that PIM have amplified in a short period of time is immense. And I selected to talk about the PIM because I have experience with them for last 15 years. And I cannot stop learning from them because I know there is no other place for me other than when I go back to know about Sri Lanka, this is the best institute that you can learn. And all of you can think of the whole world. World at large is yours, but country is much beloved to you than any other place. So you must know one day you will return back to Sri Lanka. You're working here. You selected the right organization to be closer to you and impart your knowledge after that to the country. Knowledge economies are greatly needed in our place. And knowledge have one is positivism, and the other side is the experience that you gain. You had an opportunity to come abroad. You have certain experiences that you gain in this country, in Qatar, which have immense opportunities for development here, not only for you, which you can bring it back to your country. Take your experience with the knowledge of PIM, what you're going to get in the DBA. This is choreographed by the director. I must thank him for doing that. And it is meticulously done because I saw the modules that you are going to do. You should be very thankful. It is very gorgeous thing that you all are doing for these children, students. The word children because I have been interacting with children a lot in schools. So the learning partners are matured, and I know them, most of them, and they are also very enterprising, dynamic young lads. And you have taken a prime duty to do it for them. They can go back without any rehabilitation once they do this. So thank you very much once again for the PIM, including Mr. Ranepura, who had been inspiring and orchestrated to us what is the importance. He had been in touch with each and everybody, and especially encouraging me to do this service for my own Sri Lankan young people. So I hope you will take it in good spirit and continue your studies, be closer to them, be responsible person. When you are responsible to learn, you will be a responsible citizen. All the best to you, and thank you once again for the administration of PIM, including all the professors, doctors that I know who can serve much more education for you in the future. All the best.
Fonseca, for those wonderful words. The way you have started is quite inspiring, country before self, and your words are really invaluable. Thank you so much once again, and you are a true source of inspiration right throughout in this journey. So today is just a beginning. With that, in our agenda, we have interestingly like two important items, but in between, but we should know the nitty-gritties of the program, the key areas, what has been articulated by Dr. Ranasinghe. So the best person to do that is the technical essentials of the effective EMBA. Dr. Trevor Mendes, he is the Senior Management Consultant at PIM, as well as he is the coordinator for this EMBA. Dr. Trevor, it's time for yours.
You all are embarking on a journey today, a journey to conquer the world. Good evening, Director, Professor Ajanta, and my dear friends, Mr. Ranapura, and learning partners, and Mr. Kumudu Fonseca as well. I will give a very brief introduction about the program. The theme of the program is Conquer the New World by Becoming a PIM EMBA. And we have basically 7 benefits of EMBA. One is that there's a learning set of hard and soft skills to excel, to conquer the world. Second one is you can expand your horizons, job prospects. And the third dimension is increasing the potential for a higher salary, because we need funds, we need money. So this would really increase your potential. And the fourth one is getting the real world practice, because EMBA especially focuses more on practical aspects and less theory compared to our MBA program. And the fifth one is building empathy and a global mindset, because we are living in a globalized world. So this global mindset is of paramount importance. And the sixth one is fostering lifelong friendship, and being part of an extensive alumni. Upon completion, you become an alumni of PIM, the biggest PIM in Sri Lanka. And the seventh dimension is getting a time to reflect. So then you can start applying your knowledge to the given scenario, not only in Qatar, but also across the world. Having said that, my dear friends, PIM is the most prestigious EMBA. Now we are expanding our EMBA into new dimensions, new horizons. We have gone to China, now we are into Qatar as well. So Sri Lanka, China, Qatar, and slowly we are expanding our EMBA as another dimension for our programs. So we have 35 years of excellence. Actually, we'll be completing 40 years this year. We have produced 350 plus CEOs across the world, 3,500 senior managers, 35,000 trained professionals, that is especially under the EDP and MDP arms. And we have delivered through a best-in-class team. As the director said, we have the best academy or faculty with so much of corporate exposure. Actually, all our academics here and offered in Sri Lanka as well. And this is our first batch in Qatar. So this is a 30 credit program, masters by coursework and 1 year commitment. And classes are conducted by way of workshops and case studies. And for most of the modules, courses, there will be a workshop, final workshop in Qatar. These are some of the learning goals. We recognize the importance of gaining knowledge. We know that we have to analyze, find problems, and analyze and logically think and find solutions for such problems, and then reach the world, because I always say that world is built on relationships, so partnerships are very important. And we have to realize the importance of emerging arenas like sustainability, economical sustainability, ecological sustainability, and the societal sustainability. So we focus on these dimensions. And finally, integrity, ethics, and all, we have to apply such things in our day-to-day work. So these are the 5 pillars where we focus our programs. And this is, as I said, as per the Sri Lankan qualification framework, level 9, masters by coursework. And this program has, there is a structure, 11 core courses. Each course carries 2 credits, totaling to 22 credits. And we offer 3 electives. Each elective carries 1 credit. So you can select 3 electives from a given set of about 6 electives, depending on your passion or enthusiasm. And then the final project carries 5 credits, where you select a problem and try to work as a consultant. That is known as guided independent study. That would be supervised by Dr. Samantha. And total comes to 30 credits. So at level 9, we have to have 30 credits. This is how this has been structured. And we have a unique value addition. And this global simulation, which works as a capstone subject, where we encapsulate all our learnings and help our learning partners to run a company as a CEO, covering finance, marketing, strategy, and everything. And this is a module, computer-based module. We will take you through before we start the module. And we pay certain amount of dollars. And these are real value addition, and this is offered only in PIM. So you are lucky, so you can experience this and then gain a lot from this value addition. And the grading system is there. You can go through the Q manual, everything. And A plus is over 91 marks, and the pass mark is 71. But historically, 98% of our learning partners have got through EMBA, because the faculty will take you through in such a way, sometimes without even your knowledge, you get through the subjects, because the way we impart that knowledge to you. And handbooks are there, PIM guidelines are there, where Q manual is there, where we tell you how to do referencing, how to do the assignments and all of the things. And we are waiting to help you. If you have any issue or any gray area, you can contact us. You can drop a small email, or we can send probably we will form a WhatsApp group, and you can drop a small WhatsApp message, and then we will immediately, probably within 24 hours, we will respond to that. And PIM is one-stop smart shop. We have our IT labs, and probably you can get your VPNs and all that. And these are some of the information. Let's really go through them. Especially, I request you to go through the Q manual in our website that gives the, the entire processes and procedures from A to Z, how to do the assignments, how to do the exams, and so on. And PIM has 4 dimensions, 4 value drivers: teaching and learning, research and publications, collaborations and partnerships, and capacity building and leadership development. And with these enablers, world-class quality, exemplary governance, and inspiring sustainability, we try to achieve our goal, which is the business school for the new world. And finally, you should target your convocation. You should have the determination to complete your EMBA program within a year. Then you can go for the convocation in probably 2027 or the latest 2028. Or we also have other convocations in between. So you can target one of those convocations as well. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So I wish you all the best on behalf of the faculty, and would like to see all of you graduating from PIM as EMBA Qatar batch. Thank you. Good night.
So thank you, Dr. Trevor Mendes, for taking us through all these technical nitty-gritties. The structure sets path, so begin with end in mind. So you will see what I'm highlighting in a while with Senior Professor Ajant Dharmaseri. He will set you and he will direct you towards that the big picture of ending in the begin with end in mind. So with that, the technical essentials of the program, all the nitty-gritties, as Dr. Trevor said, please go through the Q manual, everything available in the LMS. So while that is on, we like to, so we listen to Mr. Fonseca on the being the best from the bit of a macro and very versatile experience point of view. Now it's time to look at a very fresh a member who has gone through this journey. May I say that it's a PIM MBA transformational experience, but he loves to share that into this context. PIM EMBA learning partners. It's time for us to listen to Mr. Prasanna Vijayaratne. He is PIM alumni, is a very vibrant personality, and he is a senior project manager from Medina Group from Qatar. Mr. Vijayaratne, the floor is yours.
Dr. Sumanta, Director, Faculty, and Mr. Ranagura, Mr. Fonseca, and all the learning partners, new learning partners. I wish you all a good evening first. I hope you can hear me. Dr. Sumanta, can you hear me?
Very clear. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, as Dr. Sumanta mentioned, my MBA, the journey just ended this year. As a fresh graduate, from the outgoing batch, recently completing the MBA with PIM. First of all, I would like to wish everybody a good journey ahead of you, and you all are very unique in the sense that you have opted for this EMBA with PIM, being here in Qatar, working abroad, probably a lot of the responsibilities around you with families, work, and very little leisure. and choosing to follow this EMBA is a very brave step. And I can recall, very vividly, like 2023, when I, was thinking about enrolling in MBA, enrolling in any, educational journey. I came across PIM MBA, and looking back the last 2.5 years retrospectively, I can say the learnings that the PIM gave me, the very experienced, the faculty, the resource personnel, the senior professors, doctors, has actually completely changed my worldview. And I hope and I wish, it will be the same to you. But like any investment, I think, the quality of its output comes based on your engagement and, how quality of investment you do yourself with your time, and with your dedication. And my request to you, the new learning partners, spend, this 1 year networking within your, the batch, and asking questions, engage in your lectures. It can be online lectures, it can be physical lectures. Do not be a passive, attendee. Always be active, always participate. Ask questions, no matter how stupid it might seem at times. One of my former manager was, saying, if you ask us, a question which you might think stupid, you might see stupid, for the moment. But if you do not ask that, you might stay that way forever. So one of the opportunities that you have through PIM's EMBA is to clarify your doubts, what you have, in your day-to-day work, in your day-to-day managerial challenges. And I think it will be unfair for me to say, only share my transformation. If I can, it will be correct if I say 2023 batch consisting of 24 learning partners in Qatar. One common theme across all of them were the transformation, from within. Many of us, probably like, you all, came from varying backgrounds, some from functional backgrounds, some from operational backgrounds, some with managerial experience, some without managerial experience. But we all had our own challenges in our day-to-day lives. It can be professional, it can be personal. But the learnings we gained from EMBA, the MBA, and for you through the EMBA, it will be the same. We could, look at the problems we had in different light, and certain things for me personally, which I couldn't resolve or resolute for years, after these, the sessions and also the learnings I got, I could easily, overcome them and resolve them. And this EMBA will teach you how to get to the root cause of a thing and how to solve them, simplify them, simplify the world around you. And this will not make you a specialist, but it will make you a generalist. And it can give you, a worldview, how to look at things in a bigger way, how to see at your organization, at your job, at the problem you have in a bigger picture. So that's basically, my experience with the MBA. And I wish, nothing, less than that for you all. And I hope your journey will be fruitful and enjoying one. And stay connected all the time with your batch. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Vijayaratna. We love to call you still Prasanna, but at this forum, your wonderful experience sharing with regard to the nitty-gritties of how the program transformation as a learning partner. Well, with those sentimental sharing, but those are very important ones. I'm sure our learning partners would make a clear note on that. Before I announce the final item of the agenda, the two important areas I want to highlight. One is at the completion of this inauguration, you may log out from this given link, and you need to log on to the course in the LMS, the relevant course area, the new era of management, that course, and where Professor Dharmasiri would join in few minutes time at the completion of this inauguration. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, this is a memorable moment, this is a special milestone. We would like to get a virtual picture. So our colleague, Mr. Sawan, is here joining with us. He has done a wonderful arrangement here. May I invite our members to open their cameras and show your lovely face and have a. So would you like to take a couple of seconds and, oh, wonderful, we can see that. Can you open your, even though you're in a smart casual, it's not a problem, but this is a special moment. I was told that a couple of members are joining from the hotel, Mr. Fonseca. I think those members wonder whether they are at the same location. So we'll take another few seconds. So we can see, I think, few more to, may I say, Nipuna, Ramesh, Mohammed. I think only we are waiting. Right, okay, so we can see Piris, Ramesh, and Mohammed. Are you all right? So we can see that the noted taken. So we have two more. Wonderful, thank you, Piris. Ramesh and Mohammed. I think only two members we can't see their lovely faces. And Noel Pereira, would you like to open your camera as well? Chamin, all right. We can see only two more to join. Noel, are you with us? We can't see you. Right. Okay, so then we have technically two more. Shall we take few seconds? Someone just hold on. All right, so I think someone is having a technical problem. So shall we go ahead then? Okay, so let's have kind of smiley face. This is a wonderful moment. Thank you, Sawan, for that memorable photograph. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So before I conclude formally this inauguration, may I say it's a journey begins. It's a new journey, but formally we are going to conclude the anthem, as Mr. Fonseca said, country before self. So let's rise for the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
mercy.